So in this video, we will create a form and use a text form field. So if you click on the I button, you will get a video in which I have created this page1.file in lib folder, and then we will navigate to page 1 from main on button click. Now, inside the scaffold, I will create the body for this page. So, body, we will use form. So each form will have a unique key. So inside class myPage1State, I will create a global key for our form. Final global key form state, I will name it form key equals global key form state. So what I will do is, I will create two text form fields, one for email and one for password. On button click, I will display both those values inside a text widget. So for text widget, I will use string, display text equals empty string. String email equals empty string. String password equals empty string. Now inside form, I will set a key underscore form key. I will use padding widget as child for this form. First we will set the padding. Padding, agentsets.all, I will set the value to 10 as of now. Now I will add the child. Child, I will use column widget. Children, widget array. Now inside this array, we will be placing all our form widgets. First, text form field. Text form field is similar to a text field and is integrated with a form. We can also validate multiple text form fields at once. Decoration, input decoration. We will give some decoration here. Border, I will use underline input border for this one. We have label text and hint text. I will be using hint text. In text, please enter email ID. Now, we will specify the type of input. So, keyboard type, I will use email address. Text input type .email address. I will set text alignment to center. So, text align .center. For text form field, we can use a validator. The validator receives the input text given by the user. Validator, value. Here value is our input text. If the value is empty or null, we need to display an error text. If value equals null or value dot is empty, then return, please enter your email address. Return null. Now, once the form is saved, we need to deal with our input data. So, we will be using onSaved. onSaved, value. We have created a string variable for email, we will be setting our value to it. Email equals value, make sure it's not null. I will click on Open Page 1. Here we have a text form field. We can enter the input. I am using my smartphone because I'm having some issues with the emulator. Now, I will create another text form field, this time for password. I will copy and paste the same text form field. This time, inside onSaved, password equals value. Inside validators if statement, return, please enter your password. For keyboard type, I will use numbers. Also, I want to hide the password while entering it. So, obscure text, true. In text, please enter password. I will change the border from underline input border to outline input border. This means our text form field will have a border on all sides instead of a simple underline. Now, I will create an elevated button. Elevated button.icon. I will create a new method now. Void underscore change text. Button on pressed underscore change text. I will go back to that method later. Label, text, login. Icon, icons. I will use smart button. Now, I will change the size of the button and also change the border color and corner radius. So, I will use style. So, style, elevated button.style from. First, I will change the background color. Colors. I will use white 18. Next, I will change the side and shape. Side, border side, I will set a color to it. Color, colors. I will use a green color. Shape, rounded rectangular border, I will set the border radius now. Border radius. Border radius. Circular, let us say 15. And finally, minimum size, I will set width to 100 and height to 40. Now, I will create text to display email ID and password. Text, data will be display text, style, font size, let us say 22. And text align, center. Now go back to underscore change text. Once we have clicked on login button, we need to display both email and password. So, if form key.current state, not null.validate. Then, we need to save the form state. So, form key.current state.save. Once we use save, the onSaved methods inside our text form field will be called. Now, we need to set both email and password to display text. So, we need to use setState. SetState. Display text equals email plus new line plus password.